Please select your preferred language. Okay. Okay. I guess we'll leave it on default. Photos. Okay. Alright. Warning of something. Somehow I've got to get this thing to detect. There it is. Drum kit setup, drum sounds. None of these texts are showing up. So, how do I know anything? It says first time you're playing, do you want to follow the tutorial? If not, you can always go to the Learn tab in the main menu. Okay. Back a little bit. Come on, man. This is not tenable at all. How do I make the drumstick move back? And now it's too far. Okay. Continue.
Welcome to DrumBeats VR. I will show you the basics of the game. Each note is represented by a flying disc. To get the perfect score, hit the drum when the note is exactly over the drum.
This is terrible
There
because I
are
have
multiple
a
types
racing wheel
of
in front of me.
notes. The open hit, hit the drum once. The double hit. This note needs to be hit with.
This is so misaligned. Like, what do I do? Okay, so I'm like this, and I want to be here, and I want to be. What the hell? This is terrible. I don't know.
Both sticks.
I'm hitting my wheel.
Hi-hat. Press and hold L2. This closes the hi-hat. The open hi-hat. Release L2.
Why does it have an up arrow?
The bass drum. By default, it is triggered by R2. Alright, now you know the basics. The hi-hat automatically opens and closes depending on what the song requires. You can change this behavior in the gameplay settings.
Okay, let's find settings because right now he's not working. Alright, what is this? Credits, settings, drum kit setup, lefty, default, drumstick fire, true, upload scores true, arcade drum sounds, true, stick rebound experimental, environment overtone, okay, override, I'm going to keep it on default. is audio. Okay, input. Ghost note threshold, speed sticks, history, ghost note threshold. I don't get it. Okay, how do I bass drum input type? Okay, there it is. Steering wheel, perfect. Pedal type, the throttle, so that's the accelerator. Yeah, it's detecting it. Or the brake. I think I'll leave it on throttle. Do they really want min, max, X? I want that much to count. Okay. So I can play, I can learn. Let's do arcade. Teenage dirtbag, auto hit hat, insta-fail, bass height hat, auto hi-hat. Song.
I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Yeah, I'm just a
Easy for now.
teenage.
I could even have it on the clutch, I suppose. Alright, feels better. Yeah, it is working. It's too far. Can't play like this because the positioning is so wrong, and then I have a wheel right here. So while the idea of using the pedal as a kickstand is good, you'd want to get your wheel out of the way. Alright. I tried it. Now I need to stop using the wheel, I think. So, input. What are the other options? R2, wheel, for the wheel. Allow some config. Okay. Back. I'm gonna try playing standing because sitting is not working for me. Let's try that again. Same thing. Easy. Right up. Too much loading. Okay, this feels better, height-wise. I think if they could give me this while I'm sitting. sounds with this stuff.
And I feel like most. It's prom night and I am lonely, lo and behold.
Why is this still
She's
playing a song?
walking over to me. This must be fate. My
Why doesn't
lips
this
start
one
to
move?
shake.
Like
Now
it's
that
motion.
you know who I am, then why does she give a damn about? I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come
Really?
with me Friday, don't say maybe. I'm just a teenage
There are haptics.
dirtbag, baby, like
Whenever you. Oh! Okay. It's weird in the middle of the song. Just stop drumming. Okay. Play. Let's try this out. Ocean Arctic. Alright, let's do mode. Drum kit. Okay, why not? Doesn't have that one. So alright. Wait a minute. That's what freestyle is. What is learn?
Welcome to DrumBeats VR. I will show you the basics of the game. Each note is represented by a flying disc. To get the perfect score, hit the drum when the note is exactly over the drum. There are multiple types of notes. The open hit the drum once. The double hit. This note needs to be hit with both sticks. The closed hi-hat. Press and hold L2. This closes the hi-hat. The open
Closes the
hi-hat.
hi-hat. Okay.
Release L2. The bass drum. By default, it is triggered by R2. Alright, now you
perfect.
know the basics. The hi-hat automatically opens and closes depending on what the song requires. You can change this behavior in the gameplay settings.
Okay, so that did teach me this time. So the auto hi-hat is where you don't have to use the L2 correctly. Bass drum. Should have that on. I'll turn this one off. Do I know any of the songs? Drums and beats. Oh, did I score on this? 1,944. Alright, I'll try this again. This time with bass drums with a better understanding of how things work and using the hi-hat. It gets really hard having to manage that. Okay. So with the feet, that would be easier, I think. But a wheel gets in the way, so you have to figure out some way, because it's less intuitive to use a trigger to use the kick drum. So I'm gonna leave that off. I'm gonna leave that on. Let's just play a different song. I wish I could just be here. Why can't I be? Why can't I make the, like, I think that's the biggest issue with the game that I have so far is I can't, for standing, I can't get the right height. Like, I would want it to be like, I would want to raise these drums a little bit. And then for sitting, I'm too low. For standing, I'm too high. That's the biggest issue so far. And then the kick drum option is good, but having a wheel in front doesn't work with all of this that you have to do, especially with the height not being right. All right. Pleasant. Am I just doing things wrong? That big disc obstructs the view.
let you down. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry.
Oh, it's over here. Max Street 99. Okay. Alright, let's try one higher difficulty. So leaderboards are working. They are. Other people much better than me, which is fine. I'm assuming, you know, modifiers and stuff. That's cool. I'm glad I tried this level. Here, actually, sounds good with the music. Do have to bend. Early bird. I'm understanding like why that's supposed to sound pretty good. something good. 200 combo. Okay. Going up. Fear Eater. Alright, why not? That was 1 point. Okay. Much faster on hard.
All night, my rose turned into thorns that never bloom. Waking up, gotta face promises that you make. Oh, lights out, bring on the dark and let's play. 3 times in the car, turn around, now I like to fantasize of bombs within the night. Oh my, so come to me, I'll take it. It's just so bad, won't fake it. I'm always coming back for more.
Somehow I'm at ×4. I have no idea that I actually hit anything properly other than the ones that were here.
Consume your fear before it consumes you.
Just keep hitting it really hard over here.
No, 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 no.
Fear Eater. Alright. So at 53% accuracy, missing lots of notes, still get 5 stars. So 5 stars are pretty friendly. But what does that matter? And I think the leaderboards are independent of the difficulty. 234. I'll just try expert to see how bad it is. Let's find out. somehow I finished an expert with 29, 30% accuracy. All right. All right. So what else? That was this one, I believe. Yeah. So I think that's the game. The only thing other than what I've showed to cover is that it does or will support custom songs as a website where you can download them, put them on a USB stick, and then plug them into your PS5, and then you'll be able to play those. That is coming in a feature patch. It's not here yet, but supposedly it's approved by PlayStation, so that's going to happen. So anyway, that's the game. I'm going to stop here.